And they're very, very hard to read books, like domain-driven design. It's hard to read. Most people don't enjoy domain-driven design, the book. Doesn't mean they don't like the book. They don't enjoy like a novel. It's like, oh my God, I want to go back to this book. It's a hard book to read, but it's a fantastic book. They'll make you a better developer. And those great books are not always fun. So I don't read a book trying to think, oh, it's going to be fun, it's going to be nice. No. Sometimes you need someone, it's a recommendation from someone, you go through the pain and you read it. And the only way, you shouldn't be trying to memorize it, but learn the concepts, understand the concepts. And then when you need to go back, you just get the book again, you go back to the chapter when you need it. So don't try to memorize it. It's very hard to memorize things, but try to understand concepts. So when you're facing an issue, it's like, oh, you remember that you learned something about that in that book. You go back to the book, go back to the specific chapters, look for it, and that's it. Another way for you to learn more from books, take notes. If you're reading it through Apple Books, for example, you can add notes, write down what you understood. So when you go back to the book, you can search through your notes as well. And like taking actual notes is going to make you think more about what you're reading.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's very easy to read 10 pages and like, I don't remember what I just read. It's crazy, right? How many times I read 2 pages and like, I'm going to have to go back and read it again because I forgot already. Because my mind was thinking about something else. I was thinking like, oh my God, I need to write some tests. I need to reply to an email. And I lost focus on the book, but my ass kept reading it.
Classic.
But if you start taking notes, you need to focus fully on the book. So take notes. Also, read the same book again if it's a good book, like Clean Architecture, Dependency Injection. I had to read it more than once with a long period of time, like a 1 year or like 6 months to 1 year time. And then when you read again, you have more experience. You applied what you learned. And when you read it again, everything changes. It's like you're reading a new book because you have more experience, you have more context, and you're looking for different answers now. So reading the same book twice, if it's a good book, you're going to learn twice. Every time you read a book, you're looking for different answers. And you have more experience, thus you take more out of it. You can understand more what's in there. Validate the things that work well for you and fix the things that you probably thought you understood, but implemented it wrongly. And then you read again, oh, now I see why I'm having problems. And you want to maximize these aha moments you have, because that's when the actual, something clicks in your head and you actually learn. But how does it happen? You read just to be exposed to the concept, and then you need to apply them. You need to practice. And when you read again, now things start clicking. But the practice is the ultimate thing you need to do. That's how you learn, by doing, right? You don't learn by reading, but by doing.